Okay, all right. We're here now. We're live. Say hi, Ultimate, just so the audio's working.
Wait, hello? Is it working?
Again, yeah, it's working. Okay, it's working.
Alright, all right.
So, and this is full not disclosure, full disclaimer. There's gonna be a slight delay in chat if anyone's talking through chat. So if you're talking, it might take us a bit for us to respond to you if you are gonna talk in chat. So yeah, that's basically essentially it. Yeah, I'll get Discord up. Let me just get all these pings off my face. All right, let me get it up. Okay, so we're gonna this is a Q&A. We're gonna have people in the waiting room on the Godverse Discord server. They can ask us any questions they want. So yeah, that's basically essentially what it's gonna be for now. Let me just double check and see how you guys are doing. Stream's doing good. Okay, everything's good. Okay, Ultimate, when do you want to go to the waiting room?
Alright, I mean we could begin now if you want.
Yeah, we could probably begin now. Okay. Let's go.
Who shall we drag in first?
Ooh, we can try to.
Could bring in Cass.
Okay, let's bring in Cass. Like he's typing sus in chat. Obviously, let's bring him in. Okay, hello Cass.
Hello Cassidy.
Like he's typing sus in chat.
Hello.
Obviously, let's bring him in.
Okay, all right. So, do you have any questions for us? That's the question.
Yeah, actually, did we ever get confirmation of what happened with Wing B though?
Do you have any questions?
Sorry. So your mic's getting really deranged. But what were you saying?
Does Wing B have any more lore hints with the next up and coming web class?
Up and coming what?
You know, that little whole quest you guys did.
I would say the next big piece of the puzzle.
Okay.
Next piece of the puzzle that is conspiring. I definitely could say that whatever this Wing B fellow you're talking about is definitely gonna have a big role. That's the most I'm allowed to confirm though.
Yep. All right. So am I gonna get moved back to the waiting room now?
Yeah.
Do you have any more questions?
Yeah. Do you have any more questions?
Not currently, but I might make up one when I get back, if I ever get back pulled in. You know.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
For context,
yes.
if anyone does have any questions that they don't have a microphone, so you just ask it in chat.
Yeah.
Go ahead, ask it in chat.
Okay. Yeah, just ask it in chat.
It is a live Q&A.
Yeah. So we'll just wait for a bit. If no one has anything to say, then we'll just move on to the next person. We got Vogon. What? Why?
Honestly, I'm scared to drag him in.
I mean, like, I don't know if he's got that many questions unless like he's talking about the behind the scenes shit.
Okay. Someone actually asked a question in chat.
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna bring in a character stronger than Godverse? Let me ask. What's Infinity plus 1?
Infinity plus just Infinity.
It's Infinity. There is no beyond omnipotence, right? There's no surpassing. To put it blatantly, no. There's no one that's gonna be above what Godverse is in reality. Not Sand Skeleton.
Infinity to the power of 2 or whatever, but
there's Infinity squared. No, there's no stuff like that.
Okay, this guy
But
asked a
no,
question.
no matter what, we won't bring in the character stronger in Godverse.
Hey, Ultimate,
Can Godverse speak Spanish or another language? Well, I mean, yeah.
I guess so.
How long he's been?
I mean, he has never done it before, but I guess so.
He definitely has.
Yeah. Okay. let's go over one more question in chat. Oh, hi Daniel.
Hello.
We didn't drag you in, but hey, all right. I guess.
Anyway.
If do you have a question for us?
No, I'll just tune in.
Okay, all right. Let me just quickly edit this just so it's like Birdwire and.
Okay. Is Dustverse canon? No. All the fanon based stuff, all the community creations, that's staying completely out of lane with canon. No, Fembers is not canon. Don't. Why would you even ask that? Does Godverse have any family? No. He is a lonely piece of shit. How many songs or themes will there? I plan to commission a couple more, but don't expect like 5 billion.
Yeah. Okay, you can answer one more question.
We'll answer one more question before we. I'm not answering that. Is God stronger than Ami 404? Ami 404 is more deemed countable infinity. I definitely 404. Ami 404 is more. He's definitely not omnipotent like the wiki proclaims. It's easily debunkable. So I would say yes. Apparently, I could see Santa Skeleton besting him though. Again, like it varies honestly, like it says in his wiki. Though let's bring in another person. Let's bring in the poet himself. Let's bring in the poet.
Hey, all the founders are back together.
Yo,
What's up, poet?
Wow, imagine being in the founders Q&A. Bye.
Bro.
I'm sorry.
What's happening?
Okay. Do you have any questions, Logan?
I don't know, man.
Just
I look.
In the radio room.
literally anything.
Is Femverse canon?
No.
Are you
I mean,
commissioning?
statistically, it's considered canon.
This is only between us.
It's just
but,
statistically, because
Ultimate is
any
only just
official dimension.
concealing the fact that Femverse is real.
Yeah, he's hiding it. I was the founder.
You all
Can confirm that he has plans. For Femverse fans out there, fear not, your time is coming.
Okay, all right.
No. Volga, do you have any legitimate questions?
No, because I've been on the I was on.
This is a legitimate question.
It's a legitimate question.
Volga knows more than Birdwire does, so.
No.
I have no legitimate questions because
Ask the question.
I have no. Okay.
Yes.
Femverse theme when?
Alright, disconnect them. Yeah, disconnect them.
No, wait.
Disconnect them.
Should I also ban him? I'll ban him.
No, don't ban him. No, don't ban him. No. Don't ban him. Don't ban him. Okay.
Alright.
We'll answer like 2 questions in chat. Okay. Everyone's asking if Femverse is real.
No.
Literally
stop.
everyone in chat is asking if Femverse is real.
If Santa Skeleton okay, no, stop. Is Godverse a sub? Okay. Okay. So I feel like the figure mentioned at the top of Santa Skeleton's page, I feel like the figure has a more dominant mentality, not sexually wise, just a genuine dominant mentality. So that's a little.
He's a dom in short answer.
What do you say?
It's in short answer. He's a dom. Yes, he is a
Sure.
dom.
There you go. There's your answer.
Okay. We're going to the next person. Who do you want to get in here? Colin or
That would be
Nick?
kind of redundant and a major waste of time. Godverse. No Godverse. Okay, let me put this out right here. No Godverse AUs ever at all is canon. There's not a single Godverse AU that is canon. Has Godverse ever battled? Yes. Ever battled anybody who he has struggled? I cannot read. Holy crap! Has Godverse ever battled someone who he struggled to beat before? Multiple times. Actually, throughout the story, you'll actually see Godverse get his ass kicked a lot. By a certain character. I'm not gonna say his name, but
I don't know if you're talking about that character or the other character or one of the other characters, but yeah. He gets carried bodied by Asgore. Okay, well, stop. Just, no. Okay, move on to the next one. Now, okay, who do you want?
Yes, struggled most of the time throughout fights. It's always gonna be a struggle between whoever he's fighting. Godverse is a mentor for some people.
I muted him.
He's staying out of VC. He's staying out of VC. He's
Don't worry, I muted him just so like his stuff doesn't get infected. He's like a stream sniper, bro. Like a stream sniper.
Army 4 cannot go into real life. The put it blatantly. Mute yourself.
I muted him so he can't say anything at all.
You lost your permission to speak. Stay muted. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Your punishment for that.
Okay, let's move it to the next person on the call. Who do you want to move in next? Do you want to move in YN? This person sleepy Meef at Niku Coloner.
Shut up, please. Oh my god, mute. Who is this man? This is not my founder.
Okay, hello. Okay, so
hello,
you can ask us like as many questions as you want.
Alright, oh god. I actually did it on purpose. It's Godverse ultimate self-insert.
Okay.
I can't make any sense out of you, YN.
She asked if God.
It's ultimate Godverse. It's ultimate Godverse.
No, I am not Godverse.
No, I can
Godverse
definitely tell you
is
that
not
Ultimate is not Godverse.
Okay.
And it's canonical fact that Ultimate's not Godverse.
It's definitely canonical. Like I could tell you that.
Yeah, definitely canonical.
Like
If we're-
Shut up.
Wink, wink. Not like a it's like it's like a hit. You know? Ultimate's canonically not Godverse.
I definitely see Godverse enacting against people who are quite knowledgeable against them. You know?
It's kind of suspicious.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Is there any more questions you would like to ask, woman?
I have one more.
Okay, what is it?
Godverse wants to be a big shot.
All right, disconnect her.
What does a
Oh,
what's a
well, fuck. Okay, well,
I
whatever.
already
I'm
moved him,
gonna.
so. Okay.
I'm gonna answer it anyway.
Who do you wanna? Okay, we're gonna answer some chat questions.
Yeah, before that, there's actually something I would like to announce, and which I have not done this within the Discord server yet. I told a few people, but I have not told it completely. So to put it blatantly, I would like to reveal the. Sorry, I'm like stuttering. Why am I nervous? Okay, anyway. Deltarune, I'm basically writing my own interpretation of Deltarune and making it canon with Godverse. So within the Godverse story in chapters, you're gonna be seeing a lot of Deltarune's familiar faces. So practically an AU of Deltarune, except it's not anything like Deltafell or something like that. I couldn't think of a fancy name for it. I wanted to call it Deltaverse, but that's kind of cringe. So for as a placeholder for now, I'm calling it Deltaverse. So introducing Deltaverse. All I'm gonna say is Spamton and Godverse are gonna have a heavy affiliation.
Spam ton or what?
Let's say.
Ultimate is being so uncreative right now. All right. Okay, who do you want to move in? Who do you want to move in next? Pancakes, Coloner, Neku.
Let's answer some chat questions.
Okay, let's get some chat questions. Does Godverse have a different form? You know, like every OP Sans has.
It was actually elaborated within the very top of his wiki and in the entire morality section that the figure in the figure and Santa Skeleton are practically two different things. I suggest reading the first paragraph of his backstory. I'll send his wiki link in chat to make this far more easier for you guys. Just copy and paste that into your URL.
Okay, alright. We'll answer one more chat question. Let me just see.
Hold on. Let's answer a few more. Like so many chat questions, and we haven't even.
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
I'm a fan character.
Let me see. So, let me scroll a bit. What's the standard for Godverse characters? Do they need to fit in a certain criteria, or are they just concepts added together within one story?
Hold up. Our Godverse canon, I've answered this. For First of Fallen Angel's design, I like First of Fallen Angel with non-finger gloves, please. I don't know why, it's just my heavy preference. I can't stop an idea, therefore the Godverse use our canon. Well, guess what? Godverse can, dumbass. So, haha.
Okay, there's a few questions I got. So what is the stand for Godverse characters? Do they need to fit in a certain criteria, or are they just cool concepts added together within one story?
I want to answer Fruit's question first. I like the vagueness, that one character. Which character? There's more than one? Yes, I will confirm that there is more than one.
No. I've been telling you Fruit's question.
What is the standard for Godverse characters and if you're saying criteria? Yeah, I'd say so. Most of the time, whenever it comes down to it, I mean, how do I put this into words? It doesn't need to exactly be from a constricted story. I mean, even like AU-wise, Hunter and Crimson, they both come from 2 different AUs. I would just say like standard character, like standards in terms of like characters, like legit characters, and like just how they are in general. I'd say probably consistency, and like I'm not gonna make like your cliche OP sands of like a sentence of backstory canon the Godverse, like, you know, and like 500 abilities, stuff like that. That's not what I seek. But I don't think I don't plan to make any fandom characters like canon. I mean, like, as in like it's not gonna be a thing where it's like you can submit a character to make canon. It's gonna be I'm thinking, no confirmation. I might make characters like Error or something like that canon, maybe, or have like an affiliation within the story. That's a huge maybe. Just there is no particular. There's a standard, yet there's not a standard. I would say there's a certain criteria with that.
Okay, all right. We got one more question. This was actually quite a bit ago. That's from, I don't know how to pronounce it, Gilp 2008. If Godverse is stronger than Omni 404, then can he go into real life like Omni 404?
I answered that. I answered that.
Oh, you
earlier
already did?
on.
Okay, then. Okay, then I'm just.
So like, you're fine. But criteria-wise, I would say just Godverse. Like, I would just something a bit original-ish. Just like something that would be fitting, and I know how to orchestrate that.
Okay.
But I'm talking like I'm the one in control here.
Very interesting question. Any Godverse comics in the future?
Godverse maybe.
Okay, all right. Let's move in another person. Who do you want to move in? Culinary, Pancakes, Neku, Sleepy Mephits, or Taikai.
Let's Sleepy Mephits.
Okay.
I'm talking like I'm the one in control here.
Okay, hello.
Hello.
So,
Okay. Do you have any questions?
Yeah.
Hello.
So first off, Vegan Poet 42 says hi. He wanted me to.
Yeah. Hello, poet. Anyway.
Also, he's a vegan.
Vegan poet.
Vegan
Okay.
poet.
Anyway, ask your
Okay.
questions.
My question is, I actually forgot it.
Okay, we'll give you like 30 seconds to try to.
Do you want
think
us to move you back in, and then once you remember it, you could just DM me?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Let's move
Bring in another person. Bring
Okay.
in Domi mate, the Domita mate.
Hello, Pancakes.
Okay, yeah, that would have been way more easier to say. Hello, Pancake.
Are you there? Okay. Okay. What questions do you have?
¿Cómo se puede parar una idea?
What?
What?
He's spoken like I don't know, Portuguese. I don't know.
I'm praying he didn't just say like the most offensive thing on this planet.
Yeah.
So we don't get like.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, we need to move another person. Let's get
You just have like the most racist slur possible.
Okay, how about this? Let's get Takai in here. Okay, hello Takai.
Hello, Takai.
Oh, they're definitely they're gone. They're gone. They're just
Fuck.
gone. Okay, we're just gonna move you back in. With 3. Oh, you're back.
Oh, he's on the fence.
Okay, all right. Any
Hello, Takai.
questions?
All right, two major questions. All right, first
Yes.
question. Yeah, first question. Yeah, if Crimson and Hunter were to fight, what would happen to cause that?
I would. It depends on under what context. I could definitely see Hunter just like saying, you know, you got potential, pal. I'm gonna I definitely just to aid each other in terms of like combat experience. I definitely see them practicing. Actually, I intend for that to happen within the story. They spar. If you mean like genuine fight, the disarm or defeat one of
Like
one
fight to the death.
fight to the death. Oh well, Hunter would win. But what would it happen to instigate that? I could see maybe misconception, like a misconception where I don't know, Hunter went into Crimson's world and and did something stupid, and Crimson, seeing a figure resembling himself with zero context, probably would act on instinct. But even then, that's rare. Since that even then, I don't see that happening because Crimson is very very keen. But other than that, I don't see a possible way.
All right, and okay, and second major question: thoughts on Fembers?
Disconnect them, please.
I'm sorry.
Just
Disconnect them.
just
Disconnect them.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'll how about this? I'll answer them. I have never read or seen anything related to Femverse. The only thing I've seen is fan art.
She's
Hey,
Fembers,
they already,
right?
oh, they already left. Okay, all right. Look
Alright,
at
hold on. Let me. There's so many questions.
yeah. Let's go to chat
Is
questions.
Godverse's ultimate self-insert? No. I am talking like the one okay. Hold up. Does he beat Goku? No, though. Godverse beats all of Goku's forms, and then Goku gets a new form and claps Godverse.
Okay. Also, we keep answering questions.
Is the Godverse story going to be a Sans-focused multiverse, or is it going to have other characters? There's mention as yeah, no. The answer to your question, no. It will not only be Sans fixated. Actually, it won't even be completely Undertale fixated. It'll have a lot of Undertale fixation, but there will be non-Undertale characters, related characters. No, no way, shape, or form. There's going to be Sans characters, obviously, but it's not going to be completely a Sans-based multiverse. I can hear you. I never muted you.
No, I muted Daniel. He's sending me messages, but I haven't read them yet. Okay, wait. I'll unmute you.
5 minutes.
Okay.
I need to go play. Was it? What's that song called again?
I'm gonna mute him. I'm just gonna mute him
No,
for a
wait,
little bit. Daniel, DM me if you actually have like an input instead of blasting Hand Your Dealt.
I'm not gonna
anyway.
go play Hand Your Dog. I
No,
swear.
no way. Yes, Asgore, the Asgore from that Pacific AU, and on that from that AU, the Papyrus from that AU. There's gonna be a lot of other characters that are gonna have a lot of spotlight that are not Sans related. I can promise that.
Okay, all right. You want to move someone in here?
Sure.
Let's move in Culinar. It's his. Okay. You're not gonna like his username at all.
Kill.
No,
Kill,
no,
kill,
no,
kill.
no, not yet, no. Let's not do that
He deafens at the worst possible time. Coloner, do you have a mic?
Hey man, do you have a mic?
10, 9, 8. I'm just kidding.
Okay, we'll wait for 20 more seconds.
It's been 20 seconds. Goodbye.
Okay, all right. Let's try to get to.
I'll bring them
I'm
back
just
if
gonna
they open
answer a
them
few
up.
questions. Does Godverse envy anyone? Godverse resents people that he at first he actually sorry, I almost leaked something. At first he resented Master Tail because of it was stated in the second paragraph of Godverse's backstory that he just has a completely different perspective of the entirety of fiction than most people do. And those people that just enforce the complete dire opposite of what that perspective is, he it's not like he envies them or hates them or anything like that. He just like, wow, you're ignorant as fuck. Wow, your brain must be very
Disagreeing with
constrained.
People who have different opinions.
Shit like that.
Wow. Imagine.
Also, I don't think Daniel's gonna be talking for a bit. Do you want to move it back to only 9210 or?
Hell no.
Okay.
What did he move me?
Actually, it doesn't matter anyway.
Wait, you
Santa
just-
Skeleton
you
Avatar
speak-
Godverse. Santa Skeleton is the insertion of the figure. The figure was the top thing, of the backstory. That's what that was. Is Godverse Sans more powerful or stronger than King Multiverse Sans?
I don't think that's even a question.
Retracted. Why was it retract? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna answer it anyway. He yes. Who would win in a fight though? It varies honestly. I definitely see Godverse being more, or Santa Skeleton being more meta with King Multiverse. If you're talking about actual Godverse, then you're funny talking about a character that wouldn't fight at all in the first place, no matter the circumstance.
Okay, let's try to get Sleepy Meef in here again. Seems that he
Alright.
actually no, has he in here? Yeah.
Birdwire swears he will actually participate. So
I've already been participating, but like you haven't been responding.
Do you have your question or no?
please back up from your mic, Daniel.
Am I that loud? I'm not wearing my headphones right now.
Yeah. Actually,
turned
let
it
me
down a
just
bit.
turn down the volume slightly.
Okay, wait. Sleepy, do you have a question? Do you have a question or no?
Yes, I do.
Okay, right.
So the first question is, are there any future plans for any type of crossovers with other verses?
Elaborate. Like
Like-
other canonicals, like other canons.
Yes. Are there any
Uh,
plans for any type of crossovers?
In affiliation to the canon, no. Collaborations, definitely. I would love to do that with anyone. I mean, like I would be down to do a collaboration with Knight, that's outside the canon. We just do a side story that doesn't affect the canon or deviate from the canon, and it's just like I don't know, Alphaverse and the Godverse story. I would love to do that stuff like with other writers. 100%. I would be down. Though not for anything canonical. I do not have any plans for that. No.
Okay. Now for the next question. Which character would you say has the most stuff planned out other than Godverse?
Death standout?
Stuff planned out. Like, who has the most stuff that might be seen in the future than Godverse?
Crimson.
Yeah,
Okay.
Crimson. I already know that. Definitely Crimson.
Die.
Okay.
See,
Alright.
this is why I muted you.
If the
You can't hide the truth.
Stop interrupting him. Stop interrupting him. Sorry, continue.
if Godverse could do one single thing that affected the real world, what would he do?
Nothing.
Mm.
If Godverse was able to enter the real world, if Godverse had the capability to enter the real world, he wouldn't, because that's the entire trope. Even he wins, or he delivers exactly what he's invoking, without not through his capability, but rather through his point alone, rather through the truth alone. So if he had one thing that would affect us, he wouldn't do anything with it.
Okay, I have one final question now.
Yes, up.
Did you have to ping us twice for the announcement? You could have just pinged us once.
Yes, I did.
Okay, why?
Well, to get all of us our attentions.
Yeah. One, because the more the merrier. Okay, you're lucky I didn't ping you 3 times.
Understandable.
Okay, alright. Time to
Now
answer.
this is another question. This is Lucas. Fire, stop pinging everyone and welcomes.
Okay, alright. See, do you have any more
Yeah,
questions?
stop doing that, Daniel. What the hell?
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, let's
That's
answer some
Can I
chat questions.
answer a few of the chat questions?
Hold on, let's answer a couple.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Neku,
Okay, so-
Neku asks, "Is Fembers canon?" Yes.
No,
Fembers is canon.
no. This is why I muted you. Okay. Who is more powerful, King Godverse or Godverse?
You already answered that.
What the heck is King Godverse?
You don't want to know.
It's the other
You don't want to know.
Godverse.
You
There's
don't
another
want to
Godverse.
know.
You know-
I can confirm that Godverse is infinitely above, as King Godverse isn't truly omnipotent. It's more of an illusionary. It's more illusionary based omnipotence is practically where it's a false omnipotence. You claim and it seems like you're omnipotent, but you're not omnipotent in reality. King Godverse versus Santa Skeleton depends on the situation, but most commonly probably King Godverse. But if we're actually referring to who is more powerful between King Godverse and actual Godverse, Godverse is infinitely above. Well, technically, the only thing above omnipotence is omnipotence. So technically beyond infinitely above. But sorry, I only did that to fuel my ego. I'm just kidding. I don't have an ego. Okay. Anyway, more
What are the
questions.
founders' favorite foods?
Yeah, that's what I just saw right now.
Well, what is your favorite food, Daniel?
Alright. Ultimate, what's your favorite food? Okay, Dan, what's your favorite?
Fucking, I don't know, man. I have multiple favorites.
My favorite foods are steaks, sometimes cream barbecue, like kaibi. Oh my gosh, immaculate.
Dark
Type
Horse.
of cream. Be specific.
What do you mean? Be
Korean
specific?
barbecue. Ooh, that's good. That's good.
Oh,
Bro.
I think you said
Ooh.
cream barbecue. I was like, wait, what?
Korean
Cream barbecue.
Cream
I was
barbecue.
like,
Korean barbecue. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Korean
Korean-
barbecue, but I think said
yeah,
cream
that's-
barbecue.
that's a
I
good
want
point.
you to be a bit more specific there.
Yo, if all of the wing bee meets up, if
Okay, alright.
Oh,
He left, bro.
what a loser! I'm just kidding.
sorry,
Oh,
my
he's back.
out for a second. My Wi-Fi went out for a second. Anyway, if God were at the end of the multiverse, oh,
I like steak.
who let you in?
That's
I
Daniel.
didn't
That's
do that.
Daniel.
I
That's
promise
Daniel.
That wasn't me this time. I swear it wasn't me this time.
Oh, don't worry, guys. I have trusty audit logs.
See, the audit logs don't lie. I didn't do shit.
Don't worry, I have actual audit logs. Okay, whatever. Shut up. Okay. Anyway, if God was at the end of the multiverse,
I'm banning.
Nice.
Hold on.
Seriously, Dark Vortex actually asked a very good question. If God was at the end of every multiverse, like how do you keep getting in? Okay, wait, sorry.
Do you want me to ban him?
Okay, sorry. How would they act? What would they do specifically? That right there, pal, is. Why did I just say pal? Oh my god, I'm Godverse, it's confirmed. That right there is. That right there, friend, is impossible. Because Godverse's entire thing is that he is doing what the multiverse has been enacted on doing, except amplified. Far more potent, in a way. See, so, here's the thing. Godverse, I plan for Godverse to have a conversation with a certain somebody. Master but, he's gonna have a discussion where he basically explains what would happen if something had infinite time on its hands. What I mean, infinite time, it's internal, and then the person, the being responsible, it would probably get really bored. But what if there was a force that kept that boring thing interesting? or even that repetitive thing, that thing that kept doing itself over and over, just constantly branching out in a bunch of universes. What if that deviated and did something that was amplified from that, and that was the figure's entire trope? If Godverse was at the end of the multiverse, he would that wouldn't be allowed in the first place. He would inspire something else then, definitely. But Godverse's entire premise is that, how am I exactly the villain if I'm doing what has been done for all of time and space and beyond? How am I the villain for doing that, but more amplified, but in a light that's more extreme, more better than what that source has been doing its entire existence? How am I the villain for that?
Okay,
Sure, you could deem it chaotic, but how is that in a way that's chaotic, evil, or causing destruction? If anything, it's causing creation.
Okay, ultimately, we can answer one more question, though we'll get another person for the one.
All right. Let's see. Toby Fox is all Godverse. Toby Fox isn't omnipotent like people think he is. You could debatably say that he has logic bending abilities. At best, he would have, at the highball, he would have like a nerfed version of Author Authority. Even then, it's a very minored version. It's not true actual Author Authority. But even then, that's a very low chance.
Okay, alright, let's get Fruit here.
Fruit? Oh, okay. Well, hello,
It's
Fruit.
God, more like Fembers God.
About time. Anyways, I have a.
Wait, you cut out. What do you say?
I guess a bigger role in God.
You keep cutting out. What are you saying? Fruit?
I think her Wi-Fi just blew up.
Probably did.
I think it did. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, no.
Very true. Valid.
Well, what were you saying? Fruit?
I guess I'm gonna ask questions about Godverse and the process of creating Godverse.
Sure.
But does Crimson play a main role in Godverse?
Yes, 100%. 100%.
How is Godverse's story going to be formatted? Will it change perspectives depending on like the person? Like it's gonna be like Hunter's perspective, and then it's gonna change to Sans the Skeleton, and then change to Crimson's, or will it be like a all-seeing being perspective, like an outsider?
That will both. There's how do I put this? There's gonna be one character that you will lack the perspective from. You will not see from a certain character. You will not see their perspective. I'm gonna put that out there right now. I actually wanted to keep that as someone like would need to notice that or pay good attention, but I guess that's out of the bag now. You will see. It depends because there's certain like writing styles for like darker scenes, just like I don't know, charismatic scenes, etc. It will vary, and especially it'll also vary on the amount of characters present. But sometimes it's from like for example, if you scroll all the way up in lore and it's talking about Crimson in his lab, that's from Crimson's perspective.
You have one?
He's dying.
Yeah, you're fine. Also, about like the formatting of things, it's mostly, or like I'm gonna take an assumption that's about the minimum, but the writing, it's gonna be a writing minimum, maybe, just maybe comics, but even then, that's gonna be occasional. That's gonna be for something else. It's not gonna, maybe just it's gonna be for like side stuff or stuff like that. Probably won't be for the main storyline, but you never know. But there's not going to be comics, most likely, or at least for like the main story stuff. The main story is gonna retain just a writing minimum. If you consider ARG a minimum as well, then there.
Thank goodness you're not gonna do the comics. You've been like on about that for like a few months, I think.
We are the bird. We're gonna do comics, just not for the main story.
No comics for the main story, thank you. Only a bunch of essays.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. I guess why make Godverse an Undertale multiverse AU? You know, instead of just something like a simple original story.
That's actually answered in the FAQ channel. And in the top of his backstory.
What? Oh, okay. I guess why specifically make Godverse not just like an OP character in general?
Well, I actually explained this to you a while back, but at very first, my mentality behind it was, I looked at the very how do I word this nicely? Very very
Dumb
linear. A very linear AU, a very vague AUs of stuff that's like Omni God Ultra Power Blaster that does infinite damage.
And Ultimate thought I could do better.
Yeah, like I wanted a more of a challenge, but I guess ever since then my mentality behind it has changed.
I saw.
I can't specifically say what, at least not now. But one of my a bit of my mentality behind it is ARG, as at least in my from what I have seen, I cannot say this with 100% confirmation, but from my knowledge alone, I am almost positive that so far that there has been no ARG AUs.
All right. Okay. I guess after garnering a community, is it much more stressful to write Godverse? Do you guys feel rushed or feel like your fandom wouldn't really like what you put out?
Yes. I feel like that's a factor of many AUs though. Like many AUs. I've talked with Shad, I've talked with Knight, I talked with so many not so many, but I've talked with other creators, and obviously Alpha Tail's bigger than Godverse, so and they've all agreed with it's obviously it's a lot more stressful with such a community on your back.
Awkward silence.
You got any more
I
questions?
think I'm the one lagging here.
You're fine.
Okay, I guess, do you expect your fandom or your supporters to become toxic?
I hope not. I hope not. But from the people that I know now, I don't see it. I don't see it, but I just hope it doesn't happen. I hope we don't get genuine toxic. I don't want to be known for a toxic community. I don't want to be known for that. I'm gonna do my absolute best to avoid that, but I don't want to be known.
I don't think we can fully.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do my absolute best to tone it down. I just don't want my community to act out.
There's probably already people who have the wrong understanding of what Godverse is. They might assume that Godverse is all powerful, and if they spread that to other people, and if they get that mentality, then I think toxicity might spread.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what, you'll always get people who dislike your stuff.
That's obvious. Yeah, that can't not happen.
I don't expect my community to be completely on point with explaining Godverse. The most they can do is probably send his wiki. But if they just say, TLDR, he in their, what do you say?
And I think just sending the wiki is probably the best, unless they don't want to read a 50-page essay on what
but if it's just TLDR, omnipotent good character, they're gonna not like that.
Exactly, and that might spread some toxicity if that.
Yeah. Whenever I say toxicity, I mean my community genuinely going around and being a shitty community. That's what I just don't want.
Yeah.
Just shitty people within my community, and I don't want that influencing anyone. if people dislike Godverse for his like power-wise or whatever, that's fine. I mean, everyone has their personal preference. I'm not gonna take your criticism like actually serious if that's the regard, but I'm not gonna spite you for it either. If you have general criticism about his writing or something like that, etc., 100%, I love that. I love that, love. But other than that, there you go. Anyway, any more questions?
Yeah, I guess, do you ever feel like you'll like end up surrounding yourself with yes men or people harshly criticizing your ideas? Like the stuff I seen around low key, the stuff I've seen around Shad, where either full on like super great, or they'll either bash you for having that idea.
There's one person.
You cut out for half of that.
Okay, no,
You
ultimately,
cut out
what she said was, is there anyone who's gonna like? Do you think you're gonna surround yourself with anyone that's gonna like harshly? I mean, I very harshly criticize you, and like.
That's me. That's my job.
Like no,
Yeah, I kind of pay.
we're not talking
I
about-
pay Daniel to like for him to like give feedback on my ideas.
There's one person I know that they had a fallout
let's
with.
partially lie. He hasn't paid me in like 5 months.
True, but like I barely talk to you ever.
I'm not being paid. He's not was it giving me my own compensation for my efforts?
I
His
bet you I
efforts
could
are
ask
like one message per month.
Of the chapter.
One message per year.
Have you read the chapter I sent inside Plan Server? Have you even read that?
What's the plan, server? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You see my point? Okay. Anyway. Continue.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. Faru asked, like, actually, no, never mind. Technically, like, are you gonna surround yourself with anyone that's gonna very harshly, very harshly? Like,
I mean,
very,
I don't want criticism that's like over the top, just at that point to it's
they're
just
gonna bash,
insulting.
like, some people are gonna bash you. They're like,
I mean, man, I mean, it depends, because like whenever someone's stressed out, that also affects whether they can take a joke. I know my community is very satire. I'm also a very sarcastic person myself, so I'm completely fine with comments that I know that are satire. But like if I mean, it depends. Just I don't just want like just shitty shit. You know, just like comments. The comments.
New vocabulary.
Yes.
Okay, alright. Do you have any more questions?
wait. Let me pause this. Hawkeye Shin said, "Hey, Ultimate, why is Godverse gay?"
I don't know. Ever since
Because
he
it's
fell
the
in love.
sands.
Oh, true.
He's gay for Sans, man. Come on.
Every Sans is basically like the fandom has like 4 Sans.
Narcissistic, self-shipping sinners.
Anyway, any more questions? For real?
My Wi-Fi keeps dying out, so I have to go review the streams to understand what the freak you guys answered my questions with. But I guess, No, I got nothing.
Okay, alright. We'll move you back to the call.
Okay. Oh wait, dang it! I was about to say something really funny, but you took the opportunity away from me.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna answer a lot of chat questions because there was a lot of. Okay.
John,
if
Okay,
I'm
I'll go
going-
take a piss while you do that.
X X1.
Alright.
Nice.
Yeah, you have fun. Why have specs? Would Godverse actually be hurt by atrocious works of fiction such as Reality Tale and others that would he get depressed? Was Godverse's opinions on Godverse? See, that's the entire premise of the top of his wiki. If things are just run dry, he takes that idea, inspires something else practically, but not in like. Just read the top of his wiki, man. It's just like it perfectly explains it. Actually, you could actually just read what is Godverse. It also gives his input on that. Godverse would actually die reading Reality Tale. Godverse would not survive. But anyway, where did the idea of Godverse appear from? And was the design ever changed? So many times the design changed, dude. So many times. You have no idea. You have absolutely no idea. So many times the design.
His design is basically just adding X's to his clothes. That's
Shut
all
up!
it
Shut
is.
up! Shut up! We don't talk about
Dude,
that. Yeah.
Am I lying here? Am I lying? Your first Godverse design was just a cloak, 2 X's, and then you started adding circles, And that he
Okay,
has
listen. After this, we're gonna bring in Vogon. Anyway, yes, the design was changed multiple times. I can send his old design if I can find it. Anyway, originally, like, the bands were just white with no X's. He didn't have that little circle thing. He didn't have the like those X's with the dots on the bottom of his jacket, and then he just had the thing around his back. Like, literally, that's all. Idea of Godverse. Initially, that was explained in the first Q&A. But that's all. Let's see. Godverse caster. We don't talk about that.
Godversal sexuality.
What's Godverse's biggest secret? You're a shit. There you go. Wait, where the fuck?
Godverse's biggest secret. Well, I'd get in trouble if I told you, but I'll say it anyways. It's that Fembers is real. Please just
Bro,
listen.
right now, when he was talking about the community, I actually think that Godverse was saying not your community or community. Chill. Godverse is Godverse Sans a boy? Godverse himself is not bound to a gender. Godverse Sans the skeleton portrays himself as male. And is there yes, the singer was in the description. Yeah. I appreciate that we should have more than that amount of subs. I agree. Honestly, you gotta thank Yacht. He's my editor for all this.
I'm actually his editor. Just
No, shut up. You don't even do nothing. When's the last time you talked here?
No.
When's the last time you talked here? Shut up.
You still haven't paid me.
It's not bound to a gender. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll send the designs before. I explained it. It's very lackluster.
I think
you have no idea how much you would need to pay me so much if you wanted me to genuinely write for something Fembers related. You would need to pay me, bro. Regardless,
I think this was Godverse's first design over here. Wait, let me actually send it in the.
No, I look at no mic, pal.
In no mic?
Yeah, look at no mic.
Oh hell no! No, you're banned. This is the first design. This is the first design. Right?
This is literally his entire design. Yeah, that was his design.
Shut up, no.
Minus the scarf. Minus the scarf and two blue eyes. It's so crap. The art is good. The design was shit.
Honestly, this is like my favorite art for Godverse right here. Let me find it. Help.web.p. Hold on. Yeah, this one's my favorite one.
That's fair.
It looks
His
nice.
design has improved so much.
At the same time, the new one's also pretty nice.
Okay, I'm back.
It reminds me of Godverse, kind of, except kind of looks scarier.
Yeah, definitely. Bro, I'm talking like I'm in control here.
Glow up meme.
Yeah.
Godverse was just skinnier. Godverse looked like so chunky, and like the one where he's in the what's it called, outer dimension. Now he's like a lot more skinnier.
Okay. I'm gonna bring in Vogon. All right.
Vogon, more like Femgon.
Hello, Vogon.
Vogon. Bro, I'm talking like I'm in control here. Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
I have actual questions now.
Okay, alright.
What?
So, what are your plans for Pantoma now that the creator of Pantoma has retired?
The fight's gonna stay the same. I have
But
a lot of
going-
I have a lot of interesting plans of Pantoma and a separate group of beings that I have not introduced yet.
Would you like to share this with the creator of Pantoma at some point?
Yeah, sure. Not here right now. Not here, not now. No.
Right now. Okay.
No, not now, dumb ass. Okay.
Right. Also, who would you say your personal favorite character is in like Godverse, including like Creeper, Redacted, that you did not create?
I rewrote everyone I did not create except.
Yeah, but like the original concept, like
Oh, original concepts. Creeper.
Okay, another question. How much money would it take?
Pantoma too.
How much money would it take to pay you to make Fembers canon?
It's 1,000.
Okay.
All you need to do is make some really good art on Fembers.
Petition, guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna make a
Actually, a lot
GoFundMe.
more than that. A lot more than
Make a
that. I'd
petition.
settle for
GoFundMe.
1,000. I'd settle for 1,000.
We'll start a GoFundMe. Anyways,
All we really need to do is have like all the 200 people on the server pay $5.
Donate. Donate $10 actually.
Dog.
Extra.
Yeah, okay, everyone watching this video right now, join the Godverse Discord, the official Godverse Stands Discord, and just donate $5. We'll get Fembers in no time.
Yeah, we'll get Fembers in no time.
Anyways, another question. When are you going to pay me?
Yeah, exactly. You
I mean,
still haven't compensated it.
Okay.
You haven't paid me yet.
Vogon's tired.
Wait, sorry, what were you saying?
Okay, they want to know if when they're gonna be paid.
I'm not paying. I'll pay you.
You never
I'll pay
paid me for
I'll
the
pay I'll pay Bird whenever he actually looks at the plan server.
You never you haven't paid me for the work I did before I retired yet.
Well,
Yeah,
for
exactly.
the wiki stuff. I'll pay you. I'll pay you for the wiki stuff. We can discuss. We can discuss. We can discuss how much I owe you.
We'll discuss later.
What did you
Okay.
say?
We'll discuss later. More questions. Do you expect to see any more Godverse founders joining, or do you think the current 4 that you guys have is the final cap for it?
Because Knight is not a founder. I'm just kidding. He probably knows more than me.
Yeah, he does.
The wiki
And I
person.
have not told him a single bit of lore that I've told all of you. And he knows more than you do, Bird.
That's because he's a nerd. I'm just kidding. I just don't.
Extra fire.
No, I mean, to be fair, Knight is a nerd, but that's a compliment coming from me.
Yeah, that is a compliment.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you see the founder team growing, or?
If so, I definitely, if I could get like a coder that's like that was gonna take the role of what you were gonna do, wink wink, then
Wink.
then
I mean, hey, I can still do the work. I mean, I'm not like.
I have a question.
Hey,
literally the reason why you retired is because you had the
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I know. I'm kidding.
Okay, wait, Ultimate. What if you do this thing where like each founder has like a completely different role? Like you add like an artist founder. You add like a.
That's literally what the founders role are.
Okay.
Artist-
But do you think you're gonna actually? Okay, this is a question for me. Do you think you're gonna eventually add a founder that does art for Godverse?
Yeah, I was about to bring that up. If I could get like an artist to do stuff like that, then definitely yeah. I'd make them a founder.
Amazing.
Anyway, any more
Let's
questions?
see.
Okay. If you want an artist founder, you.
Oh wait. Here's my final question.
What?
Do you want to know how I kept joining the call?
Because you probably gave yourself admin of your retired role.
Yeah.
I'm taking that away.
No. Wait. No. It's the one thing I have left.
The retired role.
Why is it above Cool Kid?
Because I retired.
Are you discriminating?
You don't get to be above Cool Kid.
Can I have retired below Cool Kid, but still have it as retired?
What?
I'm making below God.
Below God.
You're below server boosters. Fuck you. I'm kidding.
You wouldn't.
I would.
I want to be above Disciple. That's all I want, man.
He already is though.
You don't get
for long.
disciple. You don't get disciple. You need to have your name as ultimate.
Bro, I started your wiki, and this is.
And that's the only thing you get paid for. You get paid to format pages.
The Goldsmith's mic just blew up. Like, what the heck?
Vogon just like died.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Anyway, any more questions?
Not really, except subscribe to Vogue Poet on YouTube.
Oh my God, this man really just advertised.
I really did, man.
Oh yeah, guys, subscribe to yacherz on the yacherz YouTube channel.
Subscribe.
Okay, you know what? Y'all literally
YouTube.
edit
YouTube.
What the fuck happened?
Y'all deserves that. Vogon.
And I made the wiki.
And you're retired. Go away.
Bye, nerd.
Okay.
You're bullying Vogon. He wrote the wiki.
Is the true Godverse and my Godverse apart, like similar or like a part of the same canon? No way, shape, or form are they similar. Or anything like that. They no, not at all. The only thing they share is their names.
Hilton, what do you think you're gonna end the live stream?
This is a genuine question, but who was the first Godverse? Like, besides, like, who was like the first Godverse? True Godverse or Godverse?
The first one to make its presence online, the True Godverse. The first one, I'm assuming, to actually like come up with like stuff, mine. Actually, technically, Wisent made Godverse art so long ago and posted it on his Tumblr. So technically, Godverse had online presence before the other one, but I don't know.
So
I don't know if that counts. Wiki-wise, Godverse.
Copyright or like what is it? What's that thing called?
Wait, what'd you say?
What's that thing where like you can like place like something that makes
Copyright
it, like,
strike.
No, like what's the word? It has like the T trademark. Yeah, trademark. What if Godverse were to be trademarked? What would you name Godverse?
What would I name Godverse?
If it had a
If
trademark.
was it Godverse name would be trademarked? What would you actually name it?
Godverse.
Wait, no, like if the name was trademarked, what would your alternative name would be for Godverse?
I don't know. I don't plan to trademark it, so I don't know.
No, I'm just saying, like, if it was before you made Godverse.
Oh, fuck. Then I would probably go against it. Or like, is that possible? Can I hire a lawyer? Because like technically I had an online presence before it, so haha. I would technically be able to.
Yo, imagine if Godverse was so famous to the point where it had anime made.
Godverse animations.
Fucking Godverse animations.
Isn't there already a few?
Yeah.
DM. A couple.
Yeah, DM made
That's
some.
mine, which doesn't even exist. Wait, what?
You see, yeah, guys, search up Godverse stands on the GIF.
No,
on
please,
GIF.
Oh no.
Okay. What's the difference between the garbage Godverse and my Godverse? I don't want to diss on it. So all I'm gonna say is that one has a bunch of stanzas grouped together by a bunch of different authors, and mine is just a bunch. I'll send the link and I'll send the wiki.
The true Godverse or the older one has no lore and is trash. Is what he's trying to say here right now.
I never said that. That didn't come from you guys. It basically it's just a composite AU from it's a composite wiki that's just composited from multiple different authors and a comic series about it.
Ooh,
so,
Ultimate. Someone said here, Ultimate, any thoughts of Genify?
Amazing dude. I've talked a lot with him outside of commissions and DMs. He's an awesome dude. To talk to. Amazing. He's very talented too. Definitely deserves more credit in lore and whatnot. Or what the fuck? Why did I say lore? More credit and more the attention than he gets.
Genify, new OC.
He deserves to have fucking so many more subs, dude.
Is it Genify or Genify?
I don't know. Who's the antagonist and protagonist? Won't be. I'm not able to say. I'm not able to say.
There's an antagonist and protagonist in Godverse lore?
Oh my god.
What do you mean antagonist? There's no antagonist in Godverse.
Oh my god.
The only antagonist is Fembers. Hey, wait, why does it exist?
I just realized I was talking, I was muted, but who's Kaon then? Who's Kaon? Who's Keon?
What do you mean Keon? Who the fuck's?
Kane?
Kane. Yeah, Kane. Sorry, shut up. Who's
Isn't that
Who's Kane
redacted?
then? Who's Kane then? If there's no antagonist, who's Kane? Who's Kane?
Wait, who are you talking? Are you talking about Godverse's antagonist? Wait, what?
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Let's stay on topic.
Wait, that's Redacted's antagonist. Or like, was it?
But he's a part of the Godverse canon.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about.
Oh, I get your point.
That's why I'm so confused. Not Godverse lore. There's multiple.
Wait, hold up. Fruit. Which Yes Man one? Wait, just repost it, and we'll answer it. What does Virus 4 and Godverse? I don't know. I never thought about that. I don't know too much about him, so I can't say.
Fruit, are you cute? Says Hakai Shin.
No, that's not directed towards us.
Obviously.
Yeah, Ultimate's fruit, guys.
Yeah, she's my fruit. She's mine. She's
Ultimate.
mine.
I'm going to put a restraining order against you.
No, she's mine. Too bad. Anyway.
Okay, okay. How many questions do you want to do? Before.
If I ever could find an animator and I actually get a job sometime, since I'm 14 and literally nothing in Vegas fucking takes jobs. For 14-year-olds, I plan. I might hire animators.
Well, that's because you can't trust people and freshmen to like do jobs.
The only thing that's holding Ultimate is him actually earning money in order to pay us.
Yes, that's a big variable of the entire project. I get money to pay my founders.
I wouldn't know because budget.
Oh my god. Okay, I was gonna ask a Wingby question, but that's probably spoilers. Or not spoilers,
That's
probably.
spoilers.
Has Infinity Code and Godverse ever met? Nope, not definitely not canonically. No, not canonically. Outside of that, maybe. No.
Okay, so now, let's do 10 more questions.
People could write a story about that, and I don't know.
Let's do 10 more questions. Is that okay?
Alright. I'm gonna drag Cass in, and then I'll drag Fruits. I'll drag Takai in.
Yeah. Okay. Let's drag Cass in first.
Greetings, Cass.
Oh, he left. Okay, let's just fight Takaya. Hi, Takaya.
No, wait, damn it! Wait, I was trying to do something. Let me bring it back.
Cass.
Sorry about that.
Hello, Cassidy Griffin.
God damn it. I knew that was coming. Hey guys.
Okay, do you have any questions?
Griffin?
Yo, I finally figured out the question. When I was looking at the actual live stream, you guys have B as like your icons and then the numbers. Does that actually correlate with Wing B in any way?
Wait. What do you mean? It's our PFPs.
Yeah, it's our
What the fuck you
PFPs.
talking about?
No, it's not.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Nope, not on the live stream.
It is.
On the live stream, it's Glitch Hill Sands and Yacht.
When?
Hold on. Let me. Okay, look in your DMs real quick. Hold up.
This is a no, okay. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, just
Literally, that's our PFPs. What?
B and B.
Okay, whatever. Just this connection.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
Why was I server muted?
Anyway, bring in Takai. Wait, actually, I'll do that.
I did.
Alright. Well, what's up, Takai? Do you have any more questions?
Yo, Fembers superiority banned.
Do you have any more questions?
Logan forced me to change to this, but I gotta be honest, it's great.
Okay. What
Anyways.
question? Any questions?
Ultimate, very
Yeah.
serious question.
What?
Hold on. Well, actually, before that, what are you talking about? You need a job to get money. Don't you already have like infinite money?
Yeah, he does have
Yeah, I do, but I like the experience. Anyway.
Bro, you wasted like $500 on Godverse commissions. How the hell do you not have
Doesn't this
infinite?
guy have like an indoor pool?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Okay. Well, I actually probably have more money than Ultimate.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
He has
fair.
infinity
That-
squared.
that
Is
probably
broke.
has more money than Ultimate.
Ultimate is
Anyway.
broke. Anyways, Yep. Okay, on to the serious question. You didn't answer my question from before. Thoughts on Fembers?
No.
Mm,
Ask us another question.
Next question.
Okay, hold on. Just hear me out. Hear me out. Yeah, you said that it'll be $1,000 to make Fembers canon, right?
Yeah. I'll send you my PayPal.
How much do we have to pay you to make an NSFW thing of Fembers?
I'll settle for 10,000.
Okay.
Did you disconnect them?
He disconnected. He
Oh.
disconnected. Okay, let's we got like
Sorry.
we got 5 more questions.
Okay. So, let me see. Are you ever scared of surrounding yourself or people that will harshly criticize your ideas? I'm not particularly afraid. It's just like I know who to surround myself with precisely, and just not those types of people. I look for criticism, just not people that go over the top of it. If Everything Sans a part of everything, is he also a part of Godverse? No, Godverse is not affiliated with what you call it, with Everything Sans in any way, shape, or form. Godverse, even Sans Skeleton is completely unbound from Everything Sans. As Godverse, just like with King Godverse is infinitely above Everything Sans. Godverse is completely unbound. He's not a part of that. Anyway. Godverse was a show, a lot of seasons. I cannot tell you a direct answer, as I do not have everything like writing wise set out. But what would happen if Godverse is instantly nerfed to the house level? Tell me, what's infinity minus 10,000? Infinity. What inspired you to make this project? At first, it was the entire thing of making a good overpowered character. Now there's a lot of variables of it, but one of them is I want to make an Undertale, like an ARG that's like revolved around the kind of trope that Godverse is.
Oh wait, Ultima, I have a genuine question here. Okay, so what happened to KK? Is he still?
Also, to answer Temporary's question, Everything Sans is infinitely below Godverse now, or beyond infinitely, whatever you want to interpret it as. Why? Okay. I'm gonna bring in YN now, and after that,
He'll be like our final person for the day.
Yo! Hey!
Hello.
what's up?
Okay. I promise I won't say anything about Spamton this time.
Alright.
What?
I won't say anything about Spamton G Spamton this time.
Okay.
Oh, I actually have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm actually curious. Is Godverse does Godverse have code in him, since he's able to access game multiverses, kind of?
No.
Like Dream and Nightmare, where he's just not bound by code.
He is completely he has no form of code at all.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay.
Any more questions?
No, none that I can think of. Peace out.
Alright, so yeah.
What? Oh shoot! Actually, sorry. Actually, sent you in the call. Okay, we're gonna do one more. The final question for the day, and chat.
Guys, please, if you don't have any more questions, please leave this the waiting room.
Yeah.
Because, please leave the waiting room. Because if you're not in the waiting, if you're in the waiting room, we're gonna assume you have a question. And if you don't have a question, then don't be in the living.
We're gonna answer. Okay. Okay.
Hey, hello.
We're gonna answer one final
guys.
question before we go.
Oh wait, sorry, my thing was off speaker.
This might be an irrelevant question, but what is Nova Lab Corp doing at the bottom of the screen in the live stream?
Oh, that's our corporation. That's our corporation.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, sorry.
All right. Okay, that's the final question for the day. Thank you, Cass, for asking a question.
I'm gonna answer two more.
Okay, answer two more.
If Sand Skeleton is Avatar of Godverse, it's more of an insertion by the figure. It explains that at the top of the thing. What about Ruffler?
Ruffler.
Also, to answer, yes, Godverse, Sand Skeleton is beatable. He is beatable. Just very dependent on the only undependent factor is the fact that the only undependent factor is strength. That's the only undependent factor. What does Godverse do daily? It varies.
Okay, one final question.
Okay. Do any of you have any last questions?
This is a very good question. What inspired you to make this project?
I already answered that.
Oh, you okay? Never mind. Okay.
Yeah. Any last questions you guys would like to know before I end off the stream?
Yeah.
Any last questions?
Yeah, I don't think. Okay. Hi.
Okay.
Final question. End off for us.
Actually, he's in waiting room. I'll drag him back up in here.
Okay. Okay, you have a final question for us?
What's up, Hakai? What's up? Hello.
Do you have one final question for us?
Yeah. Do you have anything else to say?
You guys need to make Ruffler Aldrich the main character, undoubtedly.
The main character, yeah, Ruffler Aldrich, the main character.
He'll have his place.
Bro, it is
Best character.
needed. It isn't required. Like, seriously, fuck Hunter.
Okay, alright. I think we're done with the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for asking your questions. That's all we can answer for
Make
today.
Sure to like and subscribe.
Yes.
Sure.
Ultimate already answered that Fruit if he has a gender. Actually, no, he didn't. I don't think you did, but at the next Q&A we could probably answer it. Yeah.
No, Godverse in actuality does not have a gender. He is not bound to a gender. Santa Skeleton is presumed male.
Okay, alright. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Yeah. So thank you all for tuning into the stream. If you we do plan to do more events and like Q&As like this for whatnot within the future, and so this is even more of a reason to join the Discord server. So if any of you guys have not, please join the Discord server. You will not regret it. Please. And you also could ask questions inside the Discord server that you would not normally be able to ask.
Okay, see ya.
Anyway.
Bye.
Yeah.